What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 5 of Town Hall 10 in 2021. For those of you out there that don't watch my channel, this is a free-to-play series where I'm playing the game just like you guys, not buying any gems, and I'm not buying any gold passes, and we're upgrading everything and basically grinding, guys, just the day-to-day. You know how it goes down. All of our upgrades here are based on episode 1, which was the Town Hall 10 upgrade priority guide. I'll make sure that that's linked down in the description below for you if you would like to check out the full entire upgrade listing. So since our last episode, we're on the progress base, and I want to show you what's been done. We got our Archer Queen going to level 35. Yeah, that Dark Elixir grind, my friends. We're just grinding it out. Our Barbarian King is going to level 34, and we have 10 hours left on that upgrade, which means that we still need a lot of Dark Elixir to put him back down again. Oh my gosh, man, I tell you, that Dark Elixir grind just never ends. We have concluded and finished up all of our army camps. Our barracks are all maxed out, and we're working on our final Dark barracks to go to level 7. We've also upgraded one of our Dark Elixir drills to level 7, and that guy that's working on the defenses over here, he's been working on getting them caught up with the rest of the defenses on our village, now working on an archer tower to level 10. But most importantly, we've started this upgrade on the Spell Factory to level 5 for the next 5 days.
Hey Joe! Why are you upgrading that Spell Factory the hard way? If it was me, I would use a book of building to finish that thing.
Thanks a lot, Grandpa, for your insight and wisdom as usual. But for the rest of the audience, yes, Grandpa is right. The fastest way to upgrade your Spell Factory would be to use a book of building to finish it out. That way you can still train spells. For those of you out there that just don't know, when you upgrade that Spell Factory, you cannot train regular spells. No lightning spells, no rage spells, no heal spells, no jump spells, and you're basically forced to use the Dark Elixir spells, and that's exactly what we're going to show you how to do today. Now, you got to understand that this Spell Factory upgrade is insanely important for one major reason. Even though you do unlock the clone spell, the biggest perk to upgrading your Spell Factory is gaining 2 additional housing space in the Spell Factory. That way you could train an additional rage, you could train an additional heal spell, you could train 2 additional freeze spells. It doesn't really matter. You go from 9 housing space or 9 spell storage space up to 11, and that is very important to mimic some of the attack strategies that you might see here on YouTube. Now, to also follow that up when it comes to what Grandpa just said, we do not actually have a book of building, so we need to do it the hard way, and there's also a reason behind that. The Clan War Leagues, it starts in the next 8 days, so we only really have to wait 5 days to get that upgrade concluded, and there are alternate methods to farm Dark Elixir without regular spells, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now. So since we're farming without spells, we have to modify one of our armies with the dark spells. Now drop it down in the comments below and let us know what army you're using if you're upgrading your Spell Factory and gaining success with stealing resources. We're using this modified Goblin Knife with 4 earthquake spells, 3 haste spells, and 2 skeleton spells. Now I also understand that this costs about 1,000 Dark Elixir, so we have to make every raid count, right? I mean, you just got to make it all count. Now, if I'm being honest about this army, I really don't like the haste spell. I really don't like the haste spell when it comes to ground troops because it just speeds the troops up. There is no additional boost on attack. There is no healing effect, so we got to make the most out of this and do what we can for the next couple of days. So let me walk you through this attack and show you how this goes down. So we're going to use our earthquake spells to basically try to open up direct paths into the town hall. That way we can still get the resources from the town hall, but also steal the Dark Elixir. Now, if you missed it, you don't always have to drop all 4 earthquake spells in the same place. You can always drop 3 on one side and 1 on the other side. That way you open up an exact path in the walls, open up a small compartment, if you will, instead of opening up both sides of this compartment, because goblins will go all over the place and they will never reach the town hall. So So we're going to start by clearance of resource buildings on the outsides of the village first. We got Dark Elixir in drills around the village. We got Elixir and gold inside some of the pumps and the mines. So we got to use some of our goblins to make this effective and take as many resources as possible. But we're really kind of focusing our efforts in towards the town hall. So we're going to drop all of our giants and we're going to back it up with wizards. And then we're going to use wall breakers to open up the compartment just like we would do in a regular goblin knife. Now, unfortunately, I dropped way too many of the wall breakers and we opened up this compartment as well. So it's not necessarily a good thing. It kind of foiled the plan in the first place, but we do use our skeleton spell to assist with getting rid of the archer queen and also providing distractions for the defenses and allowing our troops some time to get inside the base. Now we're going to drop our goblins, but we're going to drop haste spells in a line basically and lead our troops directly to the center of the village to take down the town hall and try to get more resources. This is how the army goes. You're going to use your haste spell in a straight line directly to the town hall to try to get those goblins in, take down the Dark Elixir. But unfortunately, because these two wizard towers were sitting here, it didn't work out exactly how I had hoped, but we still walked away with about 4,000 Dark Elixir, technically about 3,000 Dark Elixir to make up for the cost of the spells. All right, so we're going to do a couple of attacks live and see if we can have some success with stealing Dark Elixir with this army. I like this base right here because the wizard towers are not really placed around the center of this village, but we also got to play it smart because we got, Inferno towers in here, but they're on the single target mode, so this works out great for your goblins. But we also need to make sure that we channel our troops directly to the town hall. So we're going to start by dropping earthquake spells 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to try to open up exactly one hole. So let's do right there and see if we can open up directly in. See how we got that little hole right there? Now let's see if we can play off of it and get this job done. So we're going to drop some goblins right here to grab the Dark Elixir from here and here. And are we successful? Yes, we got one. There goes the other one. We're good to go. Where's the third? There should be a third one. There it is right there. So we also need to make sure that we funnel a little bit because our goblins will go around the outsides of the base. So let's start by dropping our giants like this, and then we're going to drop some wizards back behind like that. And we're also going to drop some goblins over here to try to grab these resources, which will leave us with about 80 goblins to go inside the village. Now remember, we're working with no heal spells, so let's drop our haste spell like this, and then we're going to drop our goblins to go inside the base. I hope maybe, can they hit the haste? Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop a skelly there and a skelly there to try to distract a little bit. We're going in there. Can they get the town hall? Come on, boys. Can you do it? Yes, we got it. All right. Now we do have some remaining goblins that we can use out here to grab a little bit of elixir to try to make up for our losses. And we also have goblins working on this storage, which is going to be really nice. We're going to walk away with a nice pool of resources off this village. We're going to go ahead and dump our wall breakers since we did not need them in this particular attack, and let's see what we got off of this raid. We walked away with exactly 4,377 Dark Elixir. Really not a bad pull at all. Also, remember, we're doing these attacks without any clan castle troops or siege machines because not everybody out there can get them, but if you can, they can make this army even easier to complete and steal the resources a lot easier. Now, when I'm looking at these bases, I'm very selective, guys. I'm looking for the wizard tower placements. You'll notice that there's 2 right here and 2 on the other side. Look at where the Dark Elixir is located. We just got to get through this little compartment right here to get in there, steal the Dark Elixir, and try to get to the town hall. So we're going to start by dropping our earthquake spells to damage this section, but also try to open up the walls, and we will be successful with the entry point. But we got to do some funneling first. So let's drop a baby dragon here, and we're going to let's do some goblins over here to try to grab some of these resources, and let's do some goblins right here to help out. And then we're going to place our giants. We got wall breakers to try to open up the compartments right here in the center. So let's see, send in 1 scout, see if we can open up this compartment right here, and then we might send through the other side. So let's do this. Let's drop haste, haste, and haste, and then see if we can get goblins to go in there after all that. Looks like the wizards are going to take on the The archer towers, maybe. Oh my god, come on guys, let's go. Goblins are going all over the place now. There they go, they hit the haste spell. Let's go ahead and drop some skellies to distract that queen for a second. The goblins are going to make it to the town hall, and unfortunately, because of the level of our haste, they did run out really fast. So that is something that you do have to pay attention to, because if you do have level 2 haste spells, they do run out really fast. But as you can see, we were still able to get the Dark Elixir, and again, it's really just a method. If you don't like this method, there are other alternatives on doing this. I like using baby dragons as well, full baby dragon armies, but you might not be successful with getting inside the village to steal the Dark Elixir every single time, and that's the entire point of all of this, because we must put our Barbarian King back down for upgrade. Now, one more note for you. If you are working without spells, I would recommend not being in Clan War, guys. It's really not worth it. It's very frustrating, and you cannot mimic the armies that you see here on YouTube without the use of the heal spell, the rage spell, or the jump. Just be aware of that, because it might not work out how you want it to. So we're going to go ahead and change our base back to our regular defensive base, and that is going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully you're able to get something out of today's video, and hopefully the army does help you to steal the Dark Elixir while you are waiting for your Spell Factory upgrade. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not done so already, and if you like watching us quite regularly, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you would like to see the very beginning of the Town Hall 10 in 2021 series, or the Town Hall 10 free-to-play series from 2020, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.